Welcome, welcome everybody. If you are joining us, go ahead and put in the chat box where you are joining us from. We are super excited about our overview tonight. We're changing things up a bit. For those of you I have not yet met, my name is Mary Amoido, and together with my husband Richard, we are the Global Master Distributors for Velovita. We are super excited about everything that's happening. If you are joining us, put in the chat box where you are joining us from so that we can welcome you. I know a lot of people are jumping on right now. If you are a member, go ahead and send a quick message to some of your teammates, maybe in your messenger chat groups, to remind them, hey, we've got the live overview happening right now. And also, I am incredibly excited. In about 3 short weeks, I get to meet so many of you that we've been working with for so long. We're super excited about everything. All right, we've got Caitlin joining us from Montana. Welcome, Caitlin. We've got Ashley from Colorado. Welcome, Tony from Palm Coast, Florida. I cannot wait to meet you also, Tony. Welcome, welcome, everybody. If you're joining us, put in the chat box where you are joining us from so that we can welcome you accordingly. We are super, super excited to have you all. If you are a member, listen, if you weren't on the Founders Update call last night, you missed some really exciting announcements. Make sure you watch the replay in our Velovita members official group. You'll know that they did some great, exciting announcements, as well as an extension for our launch event, which is amazing and awesome. All right, welcome, welcome. We've got Allison joining us from Lincoln, Maine. We've got our friend Lou Gable from Sulphur Springs, Texas. Welcome. We're excited about everything that's happening. Make sure you put in the chat boxes in the chat, in your group chats. For some of you who are members, reminding your teammates that we are getting started soon. We do this live overview every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time at velovita.live. A great way for you to invite people that you want to jump on board with you and become members and build this incredible business with you. Make sure you take full advantage of everything that we offer. And for those of you I am going to be meeting in just 3 weeks, super excited about the launch event that's happening. It is not too late to get your tickets for that. If you're a brand new member, you get discounted pricing for new members. And then if you're a current member, we extended the January pricing just a couple of days. So welcome, welcome everybody. Put in the chat box where you are joining us from so that we can welcome you accordingly. We've got Janet. Hey, Janet from St. Louis, Missouri. We've got Denise joining us from Illinois. Always great to have you. We're excited about everything that's happening. You're going to hear about our great company, our incredible products. You're going to hear amazing testimonials from people who are really producing miraculous, life-changing results with our products. You're also going to hear from people who are building the business and why they chose Velovita and some of the success stories they are already having so quickly. We are a baby company. We are only 8 months old, but boy, we are putting our name on the map for sure. So welcome, welcome everybody. If you are joining us newly and I've not yet met you, my name is Mary Amoido, and together with my husband Richard, who you're going to hear from in just a minute, we are the Global Master Distributors for Velovita. We are incredibly excited about everything that's happening. Make sure you put in the chat box where you are joining us from so that we can welcome you. We're excited to have you. We've got people almost now from coast to coast. We usually get people from all over. Every once in a while, we get somebody from out of the country as well. It's always exciting to see what's happening. We are going to be in rapid expansion mode in 2021. We had a banner January for sure. A lot of companies slowed down November, December, January. We had record growth every single month that we've been in business. So very exciting times to get involved. We're super excited. Welcome, welcome. We've got Christy joining us from Columbus, Georgia. Welcome, Nancy. We're excited to have you. We've got Crystal joining us as well. Make sure you put in the chat box where you are joining us from so that we can welcome you accordingly. We are incredibly excited about everything that's happening. We've got a few minutes before we get started. Make sure you send a quick text to some of your guests some of your teammates as well to remind them that we've got this overview happening right now. Welcome Samantha from Grand Rapids, Minnesota, or I don't think that's Michigan, Montana. I need to learn my abbreviations in my states. Welcome Brenda from Ellensburg, Washington. We've got Crystal joining us from Pennsylvania. We've got Toya joining us from Northern Virginia. Welcome, welcome. We're excited. Samantha said that's Minnesota. I definitely need to memorize my initials of my states. Awesome, awesome. We're super excited. We've got Mona, very excited, joining us from Burleson, Texas, right down the way from us. We've got David joining us from Atlanta, Georgia. We're excited to have you. Welcome, everybody. We are about to get started, so make sure that you send a quick text message to some of your guests as well as your teammates, reminding them that we have this overview every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time at velovita.live. For those of you I've not yet met, my name is Mary Amoido, and together with my husband, Richard, we are the global master distributors for Velovita. It is an exciting time to get involved for sure. If you are joining us newly, put in the chat box where you are joining us from so that we can welcome you. We're excited to have you. Sarah is joining us from South Carolina. We've got Niall joining us from Southwest Florida. I cannot wait to meet you, Niall. We've been working together for a few months now. It is amazing that all these people we've been meeting and working with for months, we're finally getting a chance to meet. We're excited about all that's happening. We are a baby company, but boy, we are making a huge splash in the industry and in the profession and in the lives of so many people, both our customers and our members. So excited, excited. Welcome, Crystal from Florida. We've got Lisa joining us from Indiana. If you are joining us newly, put in the chat box where you are joining us from so that we can welcome you. We are incredibly excited about all the things that are happening right now. You're going to hear from some amazing people about the results that they're producing with our incredible products. I mean, somebody told me earlier this week, they said, listen, all of this sounds really too good to be true. And I said, yeah, it really does. It really does sound too good to be true, but it is true and it is happening and we are very excited. And I think if you're joining us newly, you're going to see exactly why we're excited about everything that's happening. So welcome, welcome. We've got Lynn joining us from Alberta, Canada. Welcome, Rochelle from South Florida. We've got Sonia joining us from Southern Oregon. We've got our friend Connie Banford joining us from Maryland. Looking forward to meeting you, Connie. We've got Julie joining us from Ottawa, Canada. We've got Kimberly from Illinois. I've got Karen from Dallas, a Dallasite. We're right here in Dallas as well. We've got Melissa joining us from Orlando, Florida. Good evening, Ashley. We've got Sarah from Maryland, May from California, Carol from sunny Florida, Ashley from Aurora, Illinois. We've got Chantal from Canada. We've got Tina from Jupiter, Florida. We are so excited about everything that's coming down the pike. Make sure you take full advantage of all that's happening right now. Send a quick message to all of your friends, your family, people you want to look at this incredible business. You might be a guest, you don't know anything about it, but you're getting excited seeing all these people from all over. Listen, you've got a best friend, a buddy, somebody that is going to just do stuff with you because it's you. Call them and say, you got to check this out with me tonight. Tell them to get on velovita.live and jump on board. We're super excited about all that's about to happen. And I think I've got right now at the top of the hour, and we are super crazy excited. So some of you have been with us before. We're shaking it up a bit. I get the pleasure of inviting my absolute favorite person in the whole wide world, my husband, my partner in life and my partner in this business. We have been married now for almost 19 years. And for those of you who know our story, we met in personal growth and development. When he met me, I was shy and introverted, and he was my very first coach to break me out of that shell. So I have an extra special place in my heart for him. He has won numerous awards in this profession, has made millions of dollars. He is an entrepreneur through and through, incredibly successful in all that he does. Help me welcome my husband, Global Master Distributor, Richard Amoido.
Thank you, honey. It is an exciting time. So good to have everyone on tonight. We have got an incredible lineup of people that are going to be sharing some testimonials. Those of you that are doing testimonials, if you would please keep your camera off until the time is right. But we're going to go ahead and jump right into our slides here. Those of you that were on last night, you got to hear some amazing thing from our co-founders. I mean, I don't know how many companies in January had revenue that exceeded 3 months combined, October, November, December. Our revenue from January actually beat those 3 months combined. So we are definitely growing. We're moving in the right direction. What I want you to know a little bit about my wife and I is that, yes, we've been involved with Velovita since the very beginning, but our story goes back to, we've known the CEO, Costa Guerra, for about 14 years now. We met him through a friend of a friend, another organization, wasn't in the same business. And he just kind of became a friend and a mentor to us. And he was actually one of the gentlemen when we hit a plateau, we'd reach out to. When we got word that we had a chance to, with our previous company that we were with for over 13 years, we found out we had the opportunity to go help that company launch the country of Japan. So we moved our entire family over there to live there for 18 months. But he was the first phone call I made to say, hey, you built a business there, you live there, tell us the lay of the land, right? Because you go to a foreign land, you'd like to have somebody that's actually been there, done that. And thank God he did, because he prepared us for a lot. When we came back home, we realized there was time to change for us. We didn't know. I've been an entrepreneur my entire life. So I thought, you know what, we'll just go start another business and we'll just write out our residual that was multiple six figures passive with that previous company, because we had gotten to a point that we were just unfulfilled. And about that time, Costa Guerra called me up and said, listen, I'm coming out of retirement, launching a new company. We want you and Mary to be a part of it. And Jeff Mack's going to be my co-founder. And I said, we are in. So you're going to see about 95% more information than we ever saw before we said yes. And keep in mind, when we left that other company, we resigned. We walked away from 100% of our check, and there was no guarantees here. And we did that back in March 26th of 2020, right when shelter in place was starting to hit all sorts of companies and all across other countries as well. So our company is headquartered in Florida. We're 100% debt free. What that means to you is that we don't have outside investors, right? We've had 3 owners that invested all the money into this, whether it's manufacturing, technology, you name it. We cover all the departments that are listed with our company. They're all employees. We don't have any outside vendors. And then we don't have any bank loans. So we don't have anyone else pulling our purse strings. When we make a decision, it's based upon the needs and the demands of the field. Plus, we don't have to go to committee to make those decisions. So our infrastructure, the technology that this is built on side of, everything rises and falls on leadership, but it also rises and falls on the strength of your platform. Costa's been developing and refining this platform for over 20 years as a distributor, as a vendor, and now as another owner launching his own baby, what we'd like to call his legacy with his partner, Jeff Mack. So entrepreneurship is in the DNA from the top all the way down. But Costa, again, like I said, he's a distributor at heart because he's been in this profession now for about 28 years, but he's built teams in over 50 plus countries. Literally, he understands how to build in the field. He knows how to be an owner operator, which is why he picked the co-founder that he did, because Jeff Mack has also been a top performer in the field. He's also owned and operated his own company. So when you take the experience of the field, the experience of being an owner operator, and you match it with incredible technology, and what you're about to hear is on some of our products, and you put an incredible product together, you've got a winning formula. That's why we've been breaking records since we soft launched on May 5th. Now, the other thing is when you look at our product here, Brain Reimagined. Now, this is a fantastic product because this is a nootropic. You may never have heard that word. I didn't hear that word, but I'm familiar with what the benefits are. People are struggling to get through the day. For myself, between 2 and 4 o'clock for about the past 5 years prior to taking Brain Reimagined, I was actually able to put my head on my desk and take a short nap, like 30, 45 minutes. It didn't matter if I got 7 hours of sleep or 8 hours of sleep. I got fatigued. Mentally, I was tired, which then told my body that it was tired as well. So our product is designed to give you mental clarity. It's also going to give you a side benefit of physical energy. Like it's going to make you feel like you can do stuff. Now, it's not going to spike you. It's not going to crash you. It doesn't do any of that stuff. And as you can tell, our product is actually made extremely well. We're well thought through. We use plant-based, plant-derived ingredients to make this product work. So it's actually good for you. It is the best alternative on the market to what most people are using to get through the day. That's going to be a synthetic caffeine, high carbs, high sugar. We take that all out of the mix. And then the other great benefit is that we've got the mood enhancer in it, which over these past several months has helped people out tremendously. Shelter in place was hard on people. The pandemic was hard on people. This product, in my personal opinion, has helped people get through those times. So we've got some incredible stories for people that have been taking the product for a little while. Some have been taking a long while. So I want to give them a chance to go ahead and share a little bit about their story. See, our first on is we got Lou Gable. Lou, can you turn your camera on, please?
Yes, just give me a second. Start video. All right. Hey, bad lighting. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. Go right ahead, man.
Okay. Well, I started taking this back in May, and I have a construction company, but also I was asked to teach at the high school in the mornings. And so my days are very busy, spread out, and I can't remember to do everything, and I can't take a nap in the afternoon. So I started taking Brain, and I'll tell you, I used to take at least drink 3 or 4 Dr. Peppers just to keep me going. And I started taking Brain, and I was able to stop that. I take it, and it gives me a little bit of energy boost. And then my cognitive reasoning and being able to focus is like it was when I was in my 20s, when I didn't have to write anything down and I knew where my car keys were. And I feel like that now when I'm taking Brain every day. And it also gives me an energy boost that it prolongs me through the day. That I don't feel like I have to take a nap. And also it's I don't have to eat as much. I felt like I was always needing to eat to get the energy up, and I don't have to do that. So the product for me works exactly like it says, and I just love it.
I appreciate it, Lou. That's incredible. That's great. So coming from being a contractor before in my years past, it makes a lot of sense to me. I appreciate it. Thanks for sharing tonight. Our next person is, we got a brand new, she's new on the product, but she is young and she's fiery, but this is something that really helped her out tremendously. If you would go ahead and turn your camera on, Ashley Gardy.
Hey guys, hope everyone's
How you doing?
nice. Good.
Tell us about your experience.
Okay, so I felt like before I started taking the supplement, I would rely on coffee a lot, and I think relying on that source of caffeine, it did give me the crash, and I really felt like I wasn't able to focus. Even when I would wake up in my mornings, I would just be like, oh, I have to get all these things done. And I think relying on a source of that caffeine and other things and trying to get things done, it kind of all just built up, and I wasn't as energized, and I wasn't like fulfilling and being successful and happy like I wanted to, even if I wanted to get important things done. So I think before this, like that energy level just wasn't there. It kind of felt like I was back in high school when I had to get things done, and I had to write things out, and we're like, oh, I have to get all these things done. And you know, your mood is so important, your attitude about things. So I think for me, it wasn't there. And so when I started taking Brain Reimagined, I really felt like, okay, I just want to wake up the next morning. I want to take the supplement. I'm going to get these things done. And as I was taking the supplement and my emotions were kind of lining up and I was able to focus on the things I had to get done in my day, I was like, wow, I actually want to get these hard things done. And just having like a great attitude about things just really helped me along the way. And so as I started taking the supplement daily, because I just started it last week, actually my my connection to coffee actually just totally went like just out of the way, and I was able just to have the energy to wake up just normal, like how we should normally operate in our mind and in our body, right? So super cool product, and like I'm excited to see like what else is going to do. But I think that energy level is what I needed, and the extra oomph in my day, and I'm able to share like that with other people, and it's just been really, really cool. So yeah, it's been really good.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. We've got one more. We've got Tony Ward with us tonight. Tony, are you there? Can you turn your camera on? You're muted.
Hi,
There you
I'm
are.
here.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Great to have you
Good.
on.
Yes. So I am 27, and I have been struggling lots and lots of medical issues since I was 17. I have actually recently gotten a confirmation on the diagnoses that I have lupus, I have an autoimmune disease, I have degenerative disc disease, I have fibromyalgia, chronic pain, lots of stuff. I've already had one back surgery, and existing kind of became a struggle, unfortunately. And I always get told, well, you're just too young for that. And I am. So it sucked because I was too young to be going through my life and just managing, taking upwards of 10 to 12 medications, 2 to 3 times a day, and still just not feeling great. I found Bran in November, and when I started, I was actually able to cut back by half on my medications. Yeah, I've never been able to do that before, and it was just one of those, like, I just would forget to take my medication because one of the biggest things was like chronic pain would trigger me to remember my meds. Like I would be like, oh, I heard I need to take this, this, and this. But I would wake up and I would get up and I would just be like, I'm good. I can go about my day. And that was like, I felt like at first it was completely just like a fluke. And then it kept getting better. And then I started losing weight, which was completely like I knew that was something that could happen for people, but I struggle with losing weight, kind of in addition to all the other things I have going on. And I just, it's completely changed my life and how I feel. And I'm so, so grateful for Bran, and all of that this product has given me. Back, like I'm able to go, like I live in Florida and I live near the theme parks, and I'm actually able to go to the theme parks and like ride the rides and like participate and stuff, and I don't have to like be anxious about feeling ill and not being able to participate. So it's like giving me my life back, and I'm so, so grateful for them.
That's awesome. Well, we're grateful for you. We appreciate that. The stories that you heard, those are just the tip of the iceberg. What you're going to find is that as people continue taking our products, what they find out is that it's not just the immediate responses that people have, it's the stacking effect of taking it prolonged, because the benefits enhance and increase. So when you first take the product, I mean, listen, it's just in one of these little snap packs, right? And you can see it fits in the palm of my hand. It's got just a half ounce of fluid inside of it, but you take it in a very unique way because you just snap it and it goes right in your mouth, and you'll hold this one in your mouth for about 10 seconds to let it absorb sublingually, and then you swallow it. And we've got 3 great flavors. We got chocolate sea salt, lemon drop, and we got caramel macchiato. What I like about what I said about the product being clean is this is non-GMO. It's gluten-free, vegan-friendly, keto, dairy-free. It's made right here in America, and it's at a price point that everyone can possibly afford when you start comparing it against what people are consuming on a daily basis, whether they're going through the drive-through or the convenience store. This is your best option when you're looking at to get that mental clarity and that energy through the day. Now, we rolled out a second product, which is incredible. We rolled it out January 4th. I mean, we literally, people were chomping at the bit for this. Can you imagine having a product that is in a snap that you can sleep and lose weight? Think about that. Sleep, lose weight, detox, all in a snap. Now, this incredible product was uniquely designed, one, because we know that people are having a hard time sleeping, going to sleep, and staying asleep. And we've heard all sorts of horror stories of what people have been taking to combat this, but we wanted something that was literally going to gently put people to sleep, allow their body to detox. And there is an ingredient inside of this that actually goes in and attacks stored fat and starts to convert it to good fat. Good fat is what your body can actually feed off of and use it for fuel and energy. Stored fat stays there for a very, very long time. Hard to get to with diet and exercise even still. but that good fat, you can use it. Your brain uses a lot of fat for its energy. Your body needs it. And it's better to use fat than it is sugar, which is what most people turn to, is sugar. So you can tell by what our product does here, but I really want to have some folks that have been taking our product since we launched it. I want them to get a chance to go ahead and share about their experience so far. And I've got, let's see, Crystal Sowers. I'm sorry about that. Are you there, Crystal? You're muted.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Well, tell us how it's been.
It's been really amazing. I started using it on July 15th. January 15th. I used that in combination with Brain because I entered the #LoveIt challenge. And since then, in the matter of 18 days, I'm down 2 pant sizes. I was a size 16 and I am now a size 12.
You want me to go ahead and bring up that picture that you want to show, your before and your after at the moment?
Yeah, you can do that.
This way everyone can get a little bit of idea of what you're saying here. 18 days, 2 pant sizes. This is incredible.
Yeah, and I have not been able to fit into a size 12 for about, I think, like 8 years now. But in the matter of 18 days, I'm down to a 12.
That's incredible. What is this doing for you? How you picture the future being?
It's helped me tremendously. A lot with like my self-confidence. Before I wasn't really confident with myself because of my size. And also too, it's helped a lot with my sleep. I used to be on trazodone to help me go to sleep at night, and I used to be on 150 milligrams. And since then, my doctor has completely taken me off of them because the Zleam has helped so much.
That is absolutely incredible, life-changing. I can only imagine what the next several months and years are going to look like for you. You got a brand new
I am
future.
really excited.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations and thank you for sharing tonight. We've got one more for our product Zleam here. We've got Jake Lagrasso, who happens to be our son-in-law. He's married to our daughter. So you know he's a good guy, because otherwise there's no way I would have let him marry my daughter. So Jake, take it away.
I appreciate that. First of all, appreciate being on the call. Zleam has been just such an amazing experience for me. So for those of you who don't know, I used to back in the day be, into lifting weights a little bit. Since college, kind of put a little bit of weight on. And so lately I've been looking to just really jumpstart my fitness journey, really get back into things. And Zleam has been so helpful for exactly the way it's advertised and some other ways. So first of all, detox definitely helped me lose a few pounds. That combined with dieting and working out consistently, I lost at least 10 pounds in 2 weeks, as more like 15. And then, of course, it's been helpful for getting sleep. With my current work schedule, I get to wake up at 4:40 in the morning and go work out at 5:30. And so Zleam has definitely helped me get to sleep early, because prior to Zleam, I wouldn't be able to fall asleep before 10 o'clock. So I'd be laying in bed for 2 hours. And then I mentioned unadvertised. So what's been really cool is I think the more consistently we take these products, I'm a huge fan of Brain. I'm still realizing new results of Brain. Now with Zleam, I'm realizing I've had migraines for the last year at least. And these are due to lack of sleep. And I'm still getting, honestly, the same amount of sleep sometimes, 6-7 hours. But due to the quality of sleep, because of the supplement, I'm not getting those migraines anymore, which has been amazing, because I would have to take off work because I just couldn't think clearly. I couldn't even, Brain would help, Brain would put it at bay, but nothing took it away completely. And so it's been amazing lately. I haven't had to take off work. I haven't had any migraines, and it's all because I'm getting some great sleep. So it's been an amazing product. It's been an amazing journey. I'm so excited for what's to come.
Well, that is incredible. Thank you so much for sharing that. There's some things that you guys have heard here so far tonight that literally, these are debilitating things for people that they chronically deal with throughout the day. And it's amazing to me that you can literally have a product like this that literally in a snap, you can start eliminating some things. And when you look at Zleam, you know, we got support, you know, it supports rejuvenated mornings because you're getting a good night's sleep. Now, if you're not getting good sleep, meaning REM sleep, you are going to add weight naturally. That's scientifically proven. So we want to be able to support healthy weight management. And then we want your serotonin levels to balance out because whatever your body needs, because serotonin, you know, listen, if that's not right, you are going to feel stressed a good portion amount of the time. And we need to de-stress right now. There's a lot that we need to face and handle in 2021 now that we're through 2020. But there are so many things that we can do with this product that over time, you know, we're going to watch people. Yeah, they're going to drop some short-term weight. They're going to detox. They're going to balance out some chemistry in their body. But it is all about getting back to health, getting back into a rhythm of life that works. And both of these products that we just talked about tonight do that. The thing I also love about Zleam is that it is non-GMO. It's gluten-free, it's vegan, it's keto-friendly, and it's dairy-free. Think about that. There's a lot of thought process that went into making sure that these products are actually good for you and can get rid of and get off some of those things that have some nasty side effects, whether they're over the counter or they're prescription. We have a way that you can deal with these things very, very efficiently. Now, the other thing is those of you that are looking to possibly make some money with our company, which there is an opportunity to this, and when you can change the quality of life of somebody, add value, then guess what? You can find a way to create some additional income, whether it's a side hustle, you know, part-time effort. We've got some people that have already gone full-time in the business, but we've got this e-commerce promoters bonus. Now, this is for people, let's say you don't have any experience, or even if you do have experience, but we wanted to make sure that people knew that just by sharing our product and gathering customers, not without building a team, just gathering customers, that you could actually start to earn additional bonuses on top of all of the other commissions that we pay out. So 5 customers on our VFill. VFill is our auto refill program on a monthly basis, right? So you have 5 customers on that VFill program. It's going to pay you $100 bonus every single month. That is a form of residual income. It comes in month after month after month. 10 customers, $200 a month. 15, $300, all the way up to 40, get up to $1,000 a month. Now, when you think about that, that's not $1,000 a month one time. That's 12 times. That's 12,000 residual. You think about right now, how much money would you have to have in a secure bank account or a secure investment account that is going to spin off 12,000 in residual passive income? It's almost non-existent right now. So here, if you're willing to get out there and help us share the product, then guess what? You can participate in this e-commerce promoters bonus and make some great cash and maybe start knocking down and paying off some debt and get ahead of what might have got you in the red, okay? Now, the great thing is that we've got a number of ways that we get paid in Velovita as a member, and we call them members because we want them to feel like they're part of the family. It's not just an arm's length, relationship here. We want you in the fold because we know we're building something that's going to create massive value for people. So though we have a number of ways that we get paid in our company, I'm going to focus on the team commissions because the team commissions is really a large portion of where our compensation comes from. And all we do here, think about it, is we build 2 teams, a left team and a right team. Everyone knows 2 people that would go into business with them and partner and build something if they felt like they were making a difference with something. Everyone can do that. You duplicate that over and over again. So it's 2 who get 2. And what happens is as you're building those 2 teams, and you only ever have to build 2 teams, and I say that because in our previous company, we built hundreds of teams, okay? It was monotonous. But here, you're going to earn team commissions on the entire team through unlimited levels. Think about that. As deep and as big as that organization goes, you think about Costa's previous company, 50 countries with 2 teams. That was hundreds of thousands of people in those organizations that paid in week after week after week that generated commissions. That's what we're doing right here. Now, you're going to get paid on all the reorders, whether it's your customers, your team's customers. Every bit of that is going to drive volume and generate. Now, every time you have what's called business volume happen in those 2 teams, let's say, for example, on one team, you have 200 business volume happen in that week or at that day, and you have another 400 business volume happen on the other team that day, it's going to trigger a cycle. That cycle is worth $30. Now, every time you cycle between your efforts, your team's efforts, as well as your upline leadership support efforts, which is going to create spillover enrollment volume for you, that is going to generate additional cycles. So you start looking at, I want to make about $600 a month. Well, that's 5 cycles a week. I want to make $1,200 a month. Great, that's 10 cycles a week. Or I want to be able to start to get it close and replace, maybe it would be a full-time or a full-time and a half income for some people. Depends on where you are, what part of the country you're in. But that would be 50 cycles a week, and that would generate $6,000 a month. Not bad for a part-time side gig type business. Does it happen overnight? No. But consistent effort with anything that I've ever personally done in traditional business or direct sales has always produced me the kind of fruit that I'm looking for. Now, we've got some strong people that are new to the company, literally, making a name for themselves in a very, very short period of time. So I really want to make sure that we've got Brooke Hitty on the line. Hey, Brooke, can you hear us? Brooke? There she is, and you're muted.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we can, superstar.
Okay.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. Good to have you on tonight.
Oh, I am so excited. I was so excited to hop on here, you guys. I remember 3 months ago hopping on to this call. You guys, I was once in your position coming onto this call because somebody told me to. And gosh, back then there was I think there was 15 or 20 of us on the call that night. So it's incredible to see how much we've grown just in the last 3 months. It's unbelievable. Seriously. But okay, you guys, hear me out, okay? I have been in the world of nootropics for 2 years now. I think it was 2 years. I've been in direct sales for 6, 7 years, but I got into nootropics a few years ago because of one major reason. I'm a recovering addict, okay? So this month is actually going to be my 7 years. And I needed something that really affected my life. I knew years into being within this industry that I needed something that personally helped me in order to get what I needed, okay? That success that I longed for. And when I tried nootropics for that first time, you guys, it was like light bulbs went off in my head. When I got sober, I struggled big time with just finding passion in life again. And, getting energy, nothing ever really truly helped me until I found nootropics. And like I said, when I got on this call, I didn't know what I was walking into. But I'll tell you this, I felt like this was something that I absolutely had to do. I had goosebumps. I knew 6 months down the road, if I didn't do it, I would feel a lot of regret. And you guys, I walked into this without even trying the snaps. And I know that sounds so crazy, but I fully trusted everything that Richard was saying, that Mary had said, that the CEO, that the president, that everybody was saying. I felt that genuine, approach with it all. And I knew that it was real. So once I got the snaps in my hand, oh gosh, it was about a week in, I knew that I made the right choice. I knew that I was home, and I knew that something big was ahead. I truly believe that. I believe that to this day. Just in 3 months, we became, it was actually 2.5 months. Me and my team became the top, in the top 12. And that was something I never even thought would ever happen. But I'm telling you, that is what happens when you take a product that makes such a difference in people's lives. Something that, you guys, everything down to the packaging, the flavors, the simplicity of it. It's affordable. And then you've got the compensation plan. You have an amazing corporate staff.
Look at the position that we are in right now of being so young. We're a baby company. Everything has aligned so beautifully. I don't have any bad thing to say. I can't say enough good things. It's literally been that mind-blowing and exciting, and I cannot wait to see where everybody is, like I said, 6 months from now.
That is incredible. I love it. I love your energy. I love what you're doing for your team. Congratulations. And I know the future is so big for you guys.
Thank you.
You bet. We got another superstar on the line with us. Dana Udy, how you doing?
Good, good. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. We can't see you. There you are. Now you're muted.
There we go.
You're
There
good.
we go. Hi guys, I'm Dana. I basically, let me just get started with my life's history here. I am a night shift nurse. I currently work in the emergency department. And being in the middle of a pandemic, guys, I don't think people understand how it kind of took its toll on healthcare workers. So for me, I was looking for something that was going to decrease anxiety. It was going to kind of help me just kind of get that calmness. And I had never tried nootropics before coming here. I saw actually one of these Zooms, joined my friend, tried it, and they were amazing. It was literally like the last girl said, like a light switch, and it was on. And I was like, I have to have this. Being in network marketing, I have been in network marketing since 2017. And the last two companies I was with, I just wasn't able to grow. I wasn't able to get very far. And here has been completely different, guys. Like I hit one of the top 15 leaders of the whole company at an all-star rank. And I also was able to be like number 3 in sales for the country. So I know for a fact that this is going to be massive. This whole opportunity, this company, you guys, has literally, it's been a lifesaver for me. And I joke about it, and I tell people all the time, I have been able to come in, replace my nursing income. I actually went down to part-time status, but that took me since 2017 to grow that, and I wasn't even making that much. And then here in 2 months, nursing income, boom, done. Obviously, I haven't quit yet. I have a love of nursing, but I could definitely just do it as needed. You know, I don't need to work the 3 night shifts a week. Okay, I don't need to do that anymore. This has replaced the income for me. So when I tell people, even people that want to join the business, want to join the opportunity, if you are stuck where you're at, odds are is the product is not consumable. Okay, here people have to buy monthly if they want their product, and that has been a big thing for me with residual income. Is product that is bought at 3 a.m. in the morning. Okay, that is residual income, and you're getting it while you sleep. It's something that doesn't end, and people will come back for it monthly. It's not like other products that's 3 months, 6 months, 9 months down the road. The tribe here, guys, like it is amazing. I had a couple of things with some other companies where I just didn't feel like attached. I felt awkward. I felt like I just didn't belong. And here I never felt that way. I felt like everybody is so pumped up and so excited to be here that I never felt like I was an outsider looking in. So those are my things, and I'm happy to be here.
That is incredible. We love your story. That's incredible. I can't wait to see you guys in Miami. So it's going to be a fun time. All right, guys. Well, you heard some incredible stories there, obviously, about our business. Obviously, they really are really making money in this company, and it's a very, very strong compensation plan that's designed to reward people on a part-time basis to a full-time basis. You want to replace a part-time income, you can do that. You want to replace a full-time income, you can do that. So all it is, you've got to bring yourself to the table. We'll introduce you to our systems and our tools, mentorship, and you'll get everything that you need. But we have other ways that you earn. You earn on every one of your customer sales, right? You get member referral bonuses when you bring on new members to the company. You got a royalty matching check bonus as you help people get started and they start making money. You start making a percentage of what they're making also. So you're being rewarded over and over again for training and developing people in this company. You've got lifestyle bonuses. Every time you hit a rank weekly, those weekly lifestyle bonuses pay out each and every single week, which is another form of residual income. And then those of you that achieve in the highest level, which is considered 5-star in our company, you get to participate in the global volume share around the entire globe. Now, right now, we're in 4 countries, barely 4 countries after launching in May, but we're about to launch another set of countries, which is about 27, but that's not all we're launching in 2021. We're launching a whole bunch of countries. We're probably going to finish up the year around 40 plus countries when it's all said and done. Our 5-year retirement plan is designed for people who have never had this option before in our industry, in our profession. You stay active with us for 5 years. Doesn't matter what rank you're at, doesn't matter what income level you're at. You could be high, you could be low, it's whatever you want, but you will be able to elect to actually pull back and say, I would like to participate in the retirement plan, and you will actually continue to get paid at whatever it is your business is generating without any roles or responsibilities or requirements. Now, I don't know how many people we're going to have to take advantage of that anytime soon, given how much we're going to be growing over the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years. But I'm quite certain that there might be some that do, but it is on the table. Companies talk about it. We put it in black and white. So we really do count where we really do make it where our money mouth is. So anyway, so I want to tell you a little bit about where we are right this second as a company. This is kind of true for a lot of companies, especially in the direct sales space. If you think about it, when a company starts, they start off in formulation. Now, we're just coming out of formulation, barely into concentration. Formulation is really where, companies are forming, right? But they're also putting their systems, their tools together, bringing on certain leadership. Then they're ready to go into some kind of soft launch mode. They go into concentration, but concentration, there is a lot of money that can be made in concentration. But what's really important is that getting in before a company hits momentum is absolutely critical, because whatever a company did in concentration, typically what will happen is in momentum, that company will do 5, 10 times the amount of revenue in the preceding or following year. So we don't have an exact timeline on this. We just know that everything gets to a tipping point, right? And at that tipping point is when the business takes off without necessarily as much effort as you've been putting into it. So I want you to imagine, would you rather be in before momentum or after momentum? Most people would say before. Now, what's important about that is it's picking the right company, right product, right systems. Is the company prepared and poised to enter into momentum? And absolutely it is, because we've got the track record for it, and we've got literally the tools and systems to support the growth so we can scale. Now, companies that are in stability, that's fine. You can make great money in stability, but the kind of money that you can make in momentum is actually generational wealth changing, because there's no guarantee on how short or how long momentum will be. Momentum is something, especially in our profession, can last for several years as a company continues to expand, as it launches new products, as it comes up with new things to spur the field and go out and expand its brand. That's what can happen in momentum, is when you start looking at 5 and 10x growth and you're only putting in 1 to 2x effort in. That's what everyone's looking for in normal traditional business, but especially in our industry. So those of you that are entering now or are in right now in concentration, literally you are before the wave. I just told you there's 27 countries that are about to open up. They've got to come in someone's business. It might as well be yours. Now, those of you that have decided, hey, this is something you'd like to participate in, you want to learn more, get back with the person that introduced you to this information, this live overview tonight. And if you do become a member, you can hop on tonight for the onboarding for new members. It's at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 o'clock Central Time. You go to lifereimagine.live. And if you need to take a screenshot real quick with your phone, there's the full web link right there. And you can hop on and just get some basic onboarding and some Q&A done to where you learn the basics and understand your back office and everything. And you can participate in this tonight if you become a member. Now, what I can say is there's a number of ways to start the business with Velovita. You can come in for a little bit of money. You can come in for a little bit more money. You can come in and buy our bigger package. It's your choice. The important thing is whatever it is you pick something you're going to take serious. My very first business I started, I was 18 years old. Back then, I was doing a lawn care landscape company, and I had to go spend $1,000 to go my business restarted because my used equipment all broke down. I was 18. I'm 50 now. 32 years ago, $1,000 was a lot of money to start a business. You don't have to do that anymore. With the way things are set up now, you can start a global business for literally just a couple $100s, a few $100s, several $100s, and you can have the kind of business that you've always been looking for, that so many people are looking for a solution right now today. So get back with the person who introduced you to this, and they can walk you through the steps and show you all your options. And then if you've got additional questions, they are happy to connect you with somebody that has got enough experience to help you understand what it is that you're looking for. So let me be the first to welcome to the family, to the Velovita tribe, and enjoy the ride, because it is going to be nonstop in 2021. Y'all have a great rest of your evening. Thank you.